to tell you something.
What is it, dude?
Well, I've been keeping this secret from you for quite a while.
Go ahead.
So basically, when me and Hockey Puck first met, we done a little show together, like yours.
Yes.
And I didn't want to, but Hockey Puck killed 13 people.
What?
It says on there, look.
13 murders. I need to look into this. Hockey Puck's criminal story. Oh, there's a website. I'm gonna look into this. There we go. Let's see here. So basically.
What is this place? Well, I guess I'll stay here for a while. It's not like I have anywhere else to go. I'm so sick of it! Every single day, I live in fear. The police are chasing after me. I'm on the run, all because I robbed a candy store. I'm so sick of it! Well, if they really want to take me away from society so badly, then why don't I just take society away from them? I have the perfect plan! Aha! It's perfect! An invitation to a party. Well then. All I need to do now is print these flyers, get them around the town, and I'll have enough people to enjoy this party. And then my revenge will finally be in action. Alright then, let's go.
Oh my goodness! A party? Oh. Where is everyone? Oh well. I guess they haven't showed up yet. Time to party! Woohoo! Oh. There's nothing around here. That's odd. Oh, hello there! Huh? Oh. Hey, who are you? Well, if you're wondering, I am Lollipop Senior. Nice to meet you. Yeah, good to meet you too, man. There's nothing around here. Oh, really? That's odd. You'd think for a party, there'd be people here. You'd think there'd be someone running the place. Oh well, like I said before, I'm sure there's more people who are gonna arrive soon, so we may as well just enjoy ourselves until then. Well, I suppose you have a point. Alright then, let's party! Do you think anyone else is going to arrive? I hope so. Well, it doesn't seem like anyone else is arriving, so I may as well... Oh, hey guys! Ah! Hey, it's me, Watermelon. I'm so excited to meet you guys. Let's have a party! What the... You didn't have to make me jump like that. That was so frightening. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to. No worries. All people make mistakes. So, nice to meet you. Yeah, good to meet you too, sir. Oh, hello, Watermelon. Hello. Huh. Seems more people are coming after all. I suppose you are right. Doesn't seem like anyone else is really arriving. Yeah, I don't think so. Wait, who's that over there?
Finally! It took me forever to get here. I thought I was gonna die of old age.
Oh, hello, sir. Nice to meet you.
Oh, can you pipe down? These ears are very sensitive, you know.
Sorry, sir. I just...
Will you shush? Oh, you meddling kids! You're so tiring! Oh, where's a chair? I need to sit down.
Maybe we'll be in a better mood later. Who knows?
Hold on a second. Do I hear music? Oh, hello there. Hello? Hello? Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I was listening to music. I'm really sorry. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry. That's good. Sorry. I get a bit nervous in public areas. Well then, why did you decide to come to a party? I suppose it'd just be nice to, open up to people sometimes, Because I'm very introverted. That's fair enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over there.
Hello, I heard about a party, so here I am. The name's Hammer. Whoa! Huh? What's up? Your muscles! They're so huge! Yeah, I know. And you know what could even prove my strength? By smashing you into the ground! Ah, please don't hurt me, sir. I'm begging. Nah, I'm just messing with you. What's your name, buddy? Oh, well, I am Lollipop Senior. It's nice to meet you.
You'd think for a party there'd be more stuff, equipment and all that,
Oh, you give me a bad vibe.
What? Excuse me?
Oh, those trick-or-treaters, they look just like you, constantly knocking at my door, asking for candy. So if you're here to do the same, do me a favor and get out.
Okay then.
Hello.
I'm Paper Bag. How are you? I'm fine, I guess.
Yeah,
That's good. Do you know where I could, relax for a bit? Yeah, sure. I think there's a place over... Oh my god, I'm at the party! Hello everyone! It's me, Sakabama Bastabis. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Let me repeat again. Asaka, Bam, Bastabis. It's pretty easy to learn once you get the hang of it. But for now, let's party! Okay. That was weird. I came from an invitation to a party. Is this the right place or?
Hello there. How are you? What's your name?
I'm Beanie and.
Whoa, what's that green eye? Do you want to talk about it?
No, I'd rather not talk about it if that's okay with you.
Oh, sure, but do you want to be friends?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go over there.
I'm sure he'll be friends with me eventually. Now, would you look here? A party with no food, no drinks, no music, or anything. I'm sure this is going to be fantastic.
Hey guys, I'm Discord profile picture. May I be of assistance with this party here? If you could even call it a party.
Discord? Do we all need to be on the internet all day? Well, I certainly do. I don't think I need any introduction.
Who are you?
Icicle, the #1 influencer on TikTok.
Yeah, no.
People just don't see good talent when they see it. Well, at least there's someone decent around here.
sorry if I was perhaps late to the party. I was doing some studying. Why would you need studying when you're going to a party? It's gonna be so much fun. Well, actually, studying is important if you want to get a job. And, I'm already bored. Come on, where is the fun? It's a party. Let's dance. Wait a minute. Hey, Globe. You forgot to shut the door. No, I could have sworn I closed the door when I entered.
Wait a minute, guys. There's an empty room. There's no food, no drink, no music, no one hosting the party, and the door's just randomly open. You don't think... Wait a minute. Who's that? Where are we? What's going on? Don't worry, you're all in the same place now. With that being said, welcome to Cutout Chaos. I'm sorry, can you please explain what's going on? Yeah, I have places to be. Spit it out already. Alright. Essentially, you 14 are now trapped here, and you will have to compete in my new competition.
What? I did not agree to this.
Silence. Speaking of which, all your phones and devices have been taken from you, so you are completely trapped and can't face the outside world. You'll be put through several challenges and eliminations, where you'll compete for immunity and safety in the game. At eliminations, you have to cast a vote on who you want to be eliminated, and the person with the most votes will be eliminated.
Question. What do you mean by eliminated?
Well, you see, if you are eliminated, you will be executed. What? No, you can't do this. I have a kid and a wife back home. Please, tell me I can escape. Well, if you really want to escape, then there's only one way to. Win my competition. Otherwise, you may as well stay here for the rest of your days. Sound good? Alright then, without further ado, let's explain the first challenge. Your first challenge is to make an audition video. It's pretty simple really. Just show a small skit of your character explaining why they'd want to join the show. Maybe even show a trick or two. There are many ways to do this challenge. You can do a video, you can type out what you'd want your character to say, you can send a voice message of what you want your characters to say, or you can even make a comic strip. Any of these will work. If you don't want to do this challenge, you can excuse. But you will miss out on the opportunity to win tokens. That's right. The top 3 contestants will each earn tokens. Third place will get a win token, second place will get a revenge token, and first place will receive an immunity token. Alongside that, the 7 best entries will win immunity, while the rest are up for elimination. Well, I think that's about it. The challenge ends on January 29th, 5 PM at British Standard Time. I shall see you guys next time on Cutout Chaos.
Hello there, sir. I don't believe we've actually met before. You're right, we haven't met before. Let me introduce myself. My name is... Actually, I have an idea. Let's play a little game before we get to know each other. If you're so smart as you say, if you can guess what I am, I'll have a conversation with you, okay? Well, I'm up for a little challenge. Looking at you, I firmly believe you identify as a grape. Listen here. I don't know if you have eyesight problems or what, but I think it's pretty obvious that I am a lime. So if you can't even tell that I'm supposed to be that, then you are not worth my time. So, see ya. What an odd fellow.
So, dude, what's your background?
Well, if you really want to know, back home I have a family.
Whoa, really? That's awesome. Tell me more.
Well, I have a wife. Her name is Mrs. Lollipop. She is the best woman anyone could have ever met. She has helped me in my darkest days, and we even have a daughter now, Lollipop. They're the best two people in my life, and I'm so glad to have them.
That's awesome, dude.
I really need to win. I need to go back home and see them. I can't leave my daughter fatherless for the rest of her days. I need to make sure that they're okay and be the father that I was raised to be.
I am really sorry, dude. I didn't know it was like that.
It's alright. I just hope they aren't worrying about me right now. Hello, you two. What are you talking about?
We're just discussing backstories and...
What? And you didn't tell me? I have the perfect story.
Well, go ahead.
Believe it or not, I wasn't once like this. I was actually a fish swimming in the deep blue sea.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah, it was probably the best time of my whole life. Until one day, I perished, and I took the form of this new embodiment, a fossil.
Whoa.
But I didn't want to leave my old life behind, so I had an artist engrave the picture of my old self into my body, so that way, mentally, a part of me was still there. That whole experience taught me one major life lesson. You should never take anything for granted and just enjoy your time on the earth. You all may be scared here, scared of what's going to happen. But in reality, I believe that we should all just enjoy ourselves and make the most of life. So with that being said, why don't we all just relax for a bit, eh?
I'm not even going to sugarcoat it, Succubambuspis. You're an odd fellow, but I like how you think. With that being said, I'm going to go relax for a bit before Hockey Puck reveals the results. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go do the same.
What a lovely pair of people.
Hey there, Cherry. How are you? Right, because making friends is the biggest priority right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to annoy you. You know what? Just forget it. Knock it off, Cherry. Sorry about that 27.5 book. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry to bother you. No worries. Just go take a seat over there. You'll be okay. Alright, if you say so. Excuse me? What was that? Listen, girl. This is a competition. And if you want to win, you're gonna have to try a little bit harder when it comes to social game. What's that supposed to mean? Think of it like a rose. Someone sees you, they pick you up. You look pretty and all that, but then there's the thorns underneath. If you prick them with your thorns, you're gonna lose traction, and then no one's gonna want to be around you. The truth is, you just need to know how to pretend, and you can get by anyone. Yeah, I'm going to talk to someone who's more, sane. Right then, learn the hard way.
Contestants, it's time to reveal the challenge results. Here they are.
Hi, my name is Steak, and I want to, I'm willing to join Cutout Chaos. Some really rude people call me Rotten Steak. I don't know why they'd even think of calling me that. I'm not rude to anyone. Wait, what do you mean you have a clip? Don't roll it.
Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Oh, well, hello, sir. Could I interest you in...
Get off my property, you damn overripe, useless whippersnapper. Right. Well, I should point out the elephant in the room. I am years old. Geez, the trucks are loud today. But anyway, this doesn't keep me back. Although a lot of people call me grumpy, I like to think I'm smart enough not to go into an alliance with a bunch of backstabbing, well, fools. I have more experience than anyone else. Well, except maybe that rock fellow, but I act my own age, unlike him. You know what? I'm just gonna take a little seat. I won't be needing the big walking stick. It's nice to rest, isn't it? Also, don't you think I have a luxurious chair? Why, in fact, I have a lot of luxurious
Get off my chair,
stuff.
you old fart.
Huh? I'll get my walking stick. So, in conclusion, Mr. Hockey Puck, I, Steak, have the drive, the smarts, and the will to push on and join Cutout Chaos and win!
Alright, you 14. You've waited for quite a while now. So why don't we just get this out of the way and reveal the challenge results. As you know, top 7 win immunity and top 3 win tokens. Before we begin, 2 of you decided to excuse. Those people being 27.5 Book and Cherry. So those 2 are automatically up for the elimination. As for the rest of you, it's fair game. In 12th place is Discord profile picture. In 11th place is paper bag. In 10th place is hammer. In 9th place is Globy. And finally,
In 8th place, just barely missing immunity, is Lollipop Senior, which means that you 7 have 1 immunity. But it's not over yet. We must reveal who got tokens. So let's continue. In 7th place is Icicle. In 6th place is Lime. In 5th place is Watermelon. In 4th place is Beanie. Congratulations to Sakabambaspis, Steak and Pumpkin. You guys have all won tokens. But now it's time to see who won which token. In 3rd place and receiving a win token is Sakabambaspis. Sorry, you were 3rd. And now it's down to Pumpkin and Steak. Out of you two, this was really close, but in the end, I have ultimately decided to give the win to Steak. Pumpkin, you're really close, but for now, you're gonna have to take 2nd place along with a revenge token. So congratulations to Steak. You have won an immunity token and have been the first person to receive 1st place. Congratulations. Steak, Sakabambaspis, Pumpkin. Here are your tokens. Be sure to use them wisely. You can use them up to any time until the final 6, where they will no longer be of use.
Woohoo! Meh, I would have preferred 1st place, but this will have to do.
Wait, I actually got 1st? Well, might I say, this is a pleasant surprise.
Well, with all things considered, I'll take 4th.
Oh my goodness, I won immunity. This is just so marvellous.
I'm in sheer disbelief. How did I lose that challenge?
Well, you win some, you lose some, I guess.
With all that said and done, contestants, vote for one of these 7 to be eliminated from the game next episode. Voting ends on January 31st, 5 PM at British Standard Time. I shall see you guys next time on Cutout Chaos.
I'm sorry, sir. How did you win that challenge so easily?
Well, it's none of your beeswax what I did, and...
Yeah, I have to agree. I tried so hard in that challenge and I only got 12th place.
And I got 11th. Although I will admit I probably could have tried a bit harder. And
Oh my goodness! Will you all just back off? I need my personal space!
Yeah, you guys give him his personal space.
Whoa. Why are you backing me up? I know I'm not in my prime, but I can still defend myself, you know.
Well, I thought it would be nice, you know. It's always good to give people their personal space.
Then leave me alone! And stop trying to defend me. I don't need any help.
Alright, sir, I'll go. La 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 la. Woohoo! Not only did I win immunity, I also got the winner token. This is grand.
yeah, I also got immunity. Although a token would have been nice.
Well, I would have done the challenge, but being in this place, trapped for days, has just brought so much pressure on me, you know? Pressure? Oh, what you were talking about? This place has got the loads of air. You ain't under any pressure. I didn't mean physically, I meant... oh well.
Contestants, it's time for the elimination. Head to the elimination area. Stat!
Oh, well, I guess I got to go. Bye, guys.
Well, I suppose you two better get a move on. You wouldn't want to be the last one there. Yeah, you're right. Come on, Lollipop Senior. Let's go.
Alright then.
Ugh, well, if Hockey Puck really expects me to go to this elimination, I may as well just get this over with. Try not to get eliminated!
Hello contestants, welcome to your first elimination. as you probably already know, you've all voted for someone to be eliminated from the game, and the person with the most votes will be eliminated. So, without further ado, let's begin.
Wait a minute. Do we get a prize for being safe?
Oh, hell no. If you're safe, you'll get to survive.
Wait a minute. What do you mean survive?
Doesn't matter! Anyways, without further ado, the first 4 people safe with 0 votes consist of default profile picture, Globy, 27.5 book, and Hammer. As for Lollipop Senior, Cherry, and Paper Bag, you 3 got at least 1 vote. Luckily for one of you, you only received 1 vote, that person being Lollipop Senior, which means we're down to our bottom 2.
What? Why am I in the bottom 2? I didn't do anything. I did not expect that.
Alright, you 2, be quiet. Anyway, with that being said, in a 9-4 vote, the last person safe is Cherry with 4 votes. Paper Bag with 9 votes. You've been the first person eliminated from Cutout Chaos.
Well, that's a shame. So, what's gonna happen to me?
Well, unless you weren't paying attention at the start, it's time for an execution. If you get the most votes, you'll have to face the most painful, gruesome execution you could possibly imagine. So, what do you think of that? Paper Bag? Paper Bag!
What? Huh?
Well, if you're gonna be so ignorant, why don't I show you just what you're up against? It's time for the execution!
I can't even lie, Hockey Puck. That is really messed up.
What did you do? Why did you do that?
Well, I'd say it's fair game. They got the most votes and therefore they got executed. How could you even say that? They were a friend and they just got murdered and that's all you have to say? No sign of remorse? Sorry, it was just my take on the situation. It's nothing personal.
Are you gonna do that to us? Please don't hurt me! Please! Please! Don't do anything! Just get me out of here!
Come on, just calm down. It'll be alright.
But it's not alright! Someone just died! One of us are gonna be next! I can't stay here!
Well, I think we should lighten the mood a bit. How about a challenge?
I don't think now is the best time.
Alright, contestants, it's time for your next challenge, which is Google Snake. If you've probably heard of it before, you don't need an explanation. Otherwise, hear me out. Google Snake is an online game where you must try to collect as many apples as possible while being a snake. If you get tangled and hit yourself, or you hit a wall, then you lose. It's pretty simple really. Let me show you an example of the gameplay. There are a few extra rules for this challenge though. First off, you can try this challenge as many times as you like. I'll send you all a link each in the DMs, but once you've completed the challenge and sent me a screenshot of your score, you cannot try again, and your score is finalised until the challenge ends. Also, if you take a screenshot of your score, it must be on this game over screen, because then I will know if you have used any cheats or any different versions of the game in order to get more points in the challenge. If the screen looks like this, you're good to go. Otherwise, your score won't be counted. That's all I have to say really. The challenge ends on February 4th, 5 PM at British Standard Time. I shall see you guys next time on Cutout Chaos.
Oi!
Sorry, sir, did I do something wrong?
Now listen here, I don't know what you listen to on those headphones, but they need to come off, because they are irritating me.
What? But sir, I'm not playing anything on it.
Excuses, then where could it possibly be coming from?
I don't know, maybe over there?
Huh? Oh yeah, you might have a point.
Okay, come on. This will be the run. I know it. Come on. This game is so rigged! How am I possibly going to get immunity when I can't even get higher than 3? Ah! I'm sorry, what is this noise all about? Leave me alone! You imbecile! You nerd! I'm trying to get a high score here, and the last thing I need is you! Alright, if you calm down, then maybe I can give you a suggestion on how you, or even we, could get immunity. What do you mean, we? You mistake me for a grape. You're not worth my time. Well, little did you know, I studied computer science at university, and if you just let me have that phone for a little bit, I can help both you and me get a high score on that challenge and win immunity. Fine. But don't you dare call me a grape again, okay? Alright. So, what do you have up your sleeve? Don't worry, this will be flawless.
Wait a minute. How did you guys even manage to get Hockey Puck's phone?
Oh, don't worry, I stole it. But he's not around, so it shouldn't be a big deal.
That seems kind of wrong.
Whatever you say, Grandpa. Now get out of here. I have better things to do.
Gee, since when was he so competitive?
Tell me about it.
Hey, default profile picture. I've seen you've been a bit down the past few days. Would you like to chat?
Are you sure? I'm not sure if I'm really in the right headspace right now.
No, really, you can trust me with anything. Don't worry about it. I'll be here for you.
Okay then. Sorry, that last elimination has really got me nervous. I just don't know what's gonna happen to me.
It's probably no big deal. I'm sure it's all going to turn out fine in the end.
Hey, listen, can I tell you something?
Sure, you can trust me with anything. What's on your mind?
Well, I haven't told anybody this yet, but I don't just have a robotic voice. I am a robot.
Wait, what? You're actually a robot?
Yeah, I don't know who my creator is. It's all kind of blurry. One day I got invented, and I decided to go on my own path, try and figure out the world, and try and fit in. I knew I was different from everybody else, but I didn't want to stick out like a sore thumb. So going to this party, even though we're trapped here, is really relatable for me, because it's nice to have people who you can chat to and really treat you like a person. So when Paper Bag died, it really hurt knowing that there would only be less and less options left of people who I can interact with and really learn from.
Wow, that's a lot. If I were you, it'd probably be best to just interact with the people you still have here while you can, other than just me, you know?
Yeah. Alright, thank you for listening. I'm gonna go chat with other people. I guess I really judged you on the first day. You really have changed.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Alright, see ya.
Bye.
Hold on. You just managed to pry a secret out of him. How do you even do that? You see, like I said before, it's all about the social game. Last time you didn't follow my advice, and look what happened. You got in the bottom 2, and you were about this close to getting killed. Well, you know what? If it's so simple, why don't I have a try? Right then, let's see how you do. Hey, Beanie, how are you?
I'm fine, I guess. How come you're so eager to talk to me?
What is those scars about in the green eye?
I don't want to talk about it, if that's fine.
No, really. Tell me everything.
You're making me uncomfortable. I'm gonna go.
Well, better luck next time. Typical.
Contestants, it's time to meet up for the challenge results. All of you get together so I can reveal the scores and who won immunity. Alright contestants, before we begin, I'd like to make a small announcement. Globy and Lime have cheated.
Wait, what? How did you find out?
Well, did you really not think I would notice that my phone was missing? Not only did you guys cheat in the challenge, but you also decided to steal my phone? It's because of this that I'm going to exclude both of you two from the challenge, and you are going to be automatically up for elimination.
What? This is rigged!
Anyways, it's time to reveal the challenge results. In 11th place is 27.5 Book, who only got 37 points. In 10th place is Cherry with 52 points. In 9th place with 53 points is Lollipop Senior. And following up in 8th place is Steak with 55 points. And now it's down to the final 7. And the last person not getting immunity is Default Profile Picture with 56 points. Which means that Pumpkin, Icicle, Beanie, Hammer, Watermelon and Sakabambaspis have all won immunity. Just for fun, I'm going to reveal the rest of the results. In 6th place was Sakabambaspis with 57. In 5th place was Beanie with 64. In 4th place was Hammer with 69. In 3rd place was Icicle with 111 points. And finally, Watermelon is in 2nd with 184 points, which means that Pumpkin has won this challenge with 221 points. And those are the challenge results.
Oh my goodness! I won immunity! This is a miracle! Oh, well, I finally got 1st place. I can't lie. It feels good. Really good even.
Oh, how so typical. No matter how hard I try, the new generation never seems to be satisfied.
Well, at least you tried your hardest, am I right?
Oh, I don't even want to hear it from you, you whippersnapper!
Oh well, I'm sure you'll be in a better mood later.
So contestants, vote for one of these 7 on screen to be executed next episode. The person with the most votes will lose their life. Voting ends on February 6th, 5 PM at British Standard Time. I shall see you guys next time on Cutout Chaos. Welcome contestants to your 2nd elimination. Because most of you were here last time, I don't think I need to explain the rules. But, would any of you like to use your token?
Yes, I would!
Are you sure?
Do I look like I'm not sure?
Alright then. That means Steak's votes will be nullified. Anyways, let's begin. How's this for a plot twist? Only 2 of you got votes. That's right, 5 of you are safe with 0 votes. Those people being Lollipop Senior, Default Profile Picture, 27.5 Book, Steak, and Globy, which means that Steak has wasted his token, and that we are now down to our bottom 2.
I'm sorry, Both me and Globy cheated, but I'm the one receiving all the votes? Typical. Bottom 2 for the second time. Why am I not surprised?
Alright then, this vote was really close. In fact, it was only a 1 vote difference between you two. Anyways, with that being said, in a 6 to 7 vote, the last player safe is Cherry, escaping bottom 2 for the second time. Lime, I'm sorry to say that your chances of winning have been squished like a grape.
You have got to be kidding me. I couldn't scrape by on the cheating, and this is what I get? Whatever.
Do you mean scrape by?
Your jokes are absolutely horrendous.
It couldn't be more horrendous than what I'm about to do to you. With that being said, it's time for the execution!
I am frankly disappointed. Why did it have to be him? Why are you doing this to us? This is so cruel. Honestly, they should have just tried harder. Are you kidding me? Pumpkin, do you even care that they died? Honestly, no. How could someone be so heartless? Hockey bug, as a positive as a person can get, even I'm starting to admit this is a crossing the line. Please don't say that word. What word? Cross. Please. Is there something wrong? Sorry, just bad memories. Hockey puck. Please start the next challenge.
Well, if you insist. Welcome contestants to your next challenge. This one works a lot differently from the last two, so be prepared to listen. This challenge, you'll be put into 6 duos. You and the person in your duo will be going against each other this challenge. The challenge just has shown me how you would beat the person with you if you two were in a physical fight. I will be judging your entries solely based off of entertainment, and it's because of this factor that while I don't normally lean towards any particular way of doing the entries, doing animation, slides, or a comic could seriously help your chances here. Anyway, I'm going to be putting you against people I feel are relatively close to your skill set based off of what I've seen so far. With that being said, here are the duos. First up are the underdogs, Pumpkin and Watermelon.
Oi! I am not an underdog, thank you very much. Not only do I have a token, I also got in the top 2 in the last challenges, so don't even get me started on that. I don't think you need to get so stressed out. I mean, I'm sure Hockey Puck was just messing around. Why would I be stressed out when I'm up against someone who doesn't even have arms? What's wrong with not having any arms?
Next up are 27.5 Book and Cherry.
Oh great, just the duo I needed. I'm sorry, but we're not actually working together, so if you don't like me, then I'm sure it's not that big of a deal. Oh, is that the case? Well then I suppose it still isn't so bad after all.
The third duo is Steak and Sakaban Baspis.
Oh great! I'm stuck with this rock!
What are you talking about? I'm no rock, I'm a Sakabambasipis.
Listen, I know you've got a few screws loose, but you really need to start acting your own age.
What are you talking about? I'm still in my prime.
We continue with Globy and Hammer.
Excuse me, sir, do you perchance know anything about technology?
What's technology?
Never mind.
Next up is Icicle and Beanie.
Well, this ought to be interesting. Yeah, just try not to go for my left eye, alright? Oh, don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine.
And last but not least, Lollipop Senior and Default Profile Picture.
Hi, I don't believe we've met before.
You might be right. In that case, let me introduce myself. I'm...
Alright, we don't need any time for introductions. I hope you like who I've put you up against because these aren't changing. Anyways, the person who does the best within each duel will win immunity. If one person excuses and one person does the challenge, the person who does the challenge will automatically win. And if both excuse, both will be up for elimination, which means that we could potentially have more than 6 people up for elimination. Anyways, with that being said, the challenge ends on February 15th, 5 PM at British Standard Time. I shall see you guys next time on Cutout Chaos.
Hello, Pumpkin. Ugh, what do you want? I just came to ask, could you be just a little bit nicer towards people? I beg your pardon? Yeah, you know, just try to look at life with a smile and not be so, negative. It really brings people down, and I don't want that here. I want to see a smile on everybody's face. I can't even like them. What's the point of that? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean what's the point of being nice? Well, it's just kind of pointless. In a competition where you're supposed to win, you can't act nice. You need to win the challenges, survive the eliminations, and be the most strategic player you could possibly be. What's the point of being nice? How'll that get you anywhere? It's just a kind thing to do, you know? If you don't have anything good to say, then could you please just go away? I'm trying to strategize here, to win immunity the next challenge. I'm sorry, I just... Go! Okay, sorry. Hello, Steak. How are you this, afternoon? Sorry, it's hard to tell the time in a place like this.
Oh, will you just quit it? I don't have time for you.
What are you talking about? We hang out with each other all the time.
Hanging out with each other would be an overstatement. Listen, I don't have time for you. I don't want to hear what you have to say. Just please go away. I'm tired of you. You are the most ignorant, annoying, spoiled brat I've ever seen. Even more than that one banana fellow.
I was just trying to be nice.
Well, guess what? It's irritating. Go away. Darn kids with their foolery.
Oi, I have a bone to pick with you. Oh, what could it possibly be this time? I don't know what advice you're giving me, but I've been in the bottom 2 twice now, and I've almost been eliminated because of it. So please, try a little harder to be clear, okay? I don't want to be killed. I'm sorry, but you're not doing it right. What do you mean I'm not doing it right? I'm doing everything you said. I'm trying to be just like you, and I can't even do it right. Whoa, relax a bit, okay? I'm sure there's a way I could get you to do something. After all, I have a plan that I may need you to help with. And what might that be? You see, what default profile picture told us yesterday could help us out a lot here. Well, go on then, explain. You see Globie over there, right? She has powers and technology that I can't even comprehend. They're called skills, if you didn't know. Shh! Anyway, what we need her to do is to hack default profile picture. All we need to do is go over there, convince her to hack him with her skills, and we can do whatever we want with default profile picture. Okay, but how's this bring me into this? Well, you see, I know you're not really good at, pretending, so I have a new method. Why don't you just be yourself? You can convince her with your sarcasm. You know, like, try and be a bit passive-aggressive about it. And sure enough, I'm sure it'll do just the trick. Well then, if I just have to be myself, I'm sure it can't be too hard. Alright then, I guess it's worth a shot. Hey there, Globey.
Hello, Cherry. You're not always this social.
Yes, I know. Anyways, you need to listen up for a second. I have been thinking of the perfect plan to get us further in the game.
And what may that be?
Well, I know you have some technician skills, and I also know you're okay with playing a little bit dirty.
What do you mean?
Did you see the last challenge, where you hacked the system? If it wasn't for the fact that Lime had stolen the phone, you would have not been caught.
Well, I suppose you have a point, but can you please just explain?
Basically, I've heard that default profile picture is actually a robot in disguise.
Oh really? Well, I suspected as such. He's not really the brightest tool in the shed.
Yes, I know. Anyways, still, you need to hack into him so we can get him to do whatever we desire.
Are you sure that's a pretty big ask?
Do you really want to take up this opportunity to get further in the game?
Well, yes, but
No, you don't. We need to do this in order to get further in the game. Don't you see how this will help us? Do it for Lime. Do it against Hockey Puck. He caught you guys cheating and put you up for elimination. This is the perfect chance for revenge.
Well then, I'll see what I can do.
Perfect.
Are you sure something's going to happen if I go over here?
Yes, I'm sure. You'll be perfectly fine.
Well, okay, if you insist, but...
Colby, get him!
Huh? Ah! Stay away from me!
Alright then, let's see what I have to work with here. Right then. Well done. Why, thank you. I didn't think I'd actually be able to do it. Hopefully this ends up working out. Yeah, but for now, I suppose all we can do is watch. Alright, I think I've done it. Now, let's give it a test.
Greetings, esteemed participants. Pray tell, how fares this splendid day for each of you?
It worked! It actually worked! Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Well, that turned out better than I expected. Well, I suppose you two aren't so bad after all. This is incredible.
Could you guys please quiet down? You're being quite noisy.
Ugh, get lost, Beanie the Meanie.
Default profile picture, please escort this man away.
As per your esteemed request, Miss Globey, I shall promptly undertake the task of gracefully escorting this unwelcome intruder away from this prestigious vicinity.
Wait, what? Ah! Get off of me! Well, sometimes being the nerd isn't so bad after all.
Well, how's your day going, Hammer?
It's going good, thanks.
Hey, you seem a bit off today. Is something up?
Listen, Lollipop Senior, I like having you to interact with, but when there's 11 other people in here, I can't just interact with one person the whole time, especially if they end up getting executed.
Well, I understand. If you want to go hang out with other people, I'll let you do that. I may as well do the same too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'll talk to you another time, dude.
Alright, see you later.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Ah! Hammer! Don't scare me like that!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's alright. No worries. I just get scared easily.
So, what, if you don't mind me asking, what are you listening to?
Contestants, it's challenge time.
Oh, sorry, we'll talk later?
Maybe.
Alright, bye.
So, are we just gonna have a fist fight or something?
Well, let's tangle.
Oh, come on! Don't act like that! Act your own age! Actually, what age are you? I know you're somewhere around
By 400 million years.
but that's impossible! It's impossible unless he's a vampire!
I'm going to suck your blood.
Get off me, you pebble-sized Ah! Oh, you won't be killing me! You asked for this! I won't be needing that to stop you!
Mamma mia!
There's a stake through the heart! Now where's my stick? Ugh, I can barely stand. Why aren't you dead?
I overestimated you. This is easy. Now I'm going to make you taste Italy. And I'll make you taste knife?
Oh, weapons are allowed?
Oh, what do you think that will do? Holy moly!
It's finally over! You know, sunlight seeing pebble! Oh god, I need to lie down. Wait, is this a CD? Oh well, I guess he deserves that.
She called me Mr. Bombast, beast, sack of bombast, beast. Touch me on the back,
Someone
she
should
say I'm
kill him
Mr.
sooner!
Italian.
Alright duos, this is pretty simple. I'm going to be going to each duo one by one and say who I personally think deserves immunity. All of these are based on entertainment. With that being said, let's begin with 27.5 Book and Cherry. Now, let's just get this one out of the way, because Cherry did not do the challenge. 27.5 Book wins immunity.
Wait, I actually won? This is incredible. When will I ever catch a break?
Next up are Pumpkin and Watermelon. This one was a bit of a landslide. With that being said, Pumpkin wins immunity and Watermelon is up for elimination.
Oh yeah, immunity once again. Honestly can't say I'm surprised, considering I've been put up against an armless weakling.
You know, your words are really hurtful sometimes.
Following up is Default Profile Picture and Lollipop Senior. Out of you two, I'd say this one was fairly easy to decide. With that being said, I'm giving the win to Default Profile Picture.
Oh man, I was sure I was going to win immunity this time around.
It appears that I have emerged victorious and secured immunity on this occasion.
Pardon?
Next up is Globy and Hammer. And because this is based off of entertainment and not how it's done, I'm going to give the immunity to Hammer.
Yeah, I win immunity again! Woohoo!
Well, that went about as well as I expected.
For our penultimate matchup, we have Succumbus and Steak. You both had very interesting concepts, but I'm going to give the immunity to Steak.
Oh, thank goodness! I couldn't bear to go to that elimination area a second time. Oh well, at least I had tried my hardest. If I had lost to that thing, I would have lost my marbles.
And last but not least, Icicle and Beanie. Both of you had really good entries, but I had to pick a winner. With that being said, I'm giving the immunity to Icicle.
Well, that's certainly grand. Immunity for the third time in a row. No harm done, Beanie.
Well, oh well.
Oh no! Going to elimination for the first time is going to be so scary!
Yeah, well, at least we tried.
By the way, I'm sorry for scaring you yesterday. I didn't mean to.
No, it's okay. It's not your fault. Sorry, it's just I've had a rough time back at home.
Do you want to discuss it? Beanie?
Talk to me later. I have something important to talk about.
Alright then.
Well, contestants, time to do what you do best. Vote for one of these 6 on screen to be eliminated from the game. The person with the most votes will be executed. Voting ends on February 16th, 5 PM at British Standard Time. I shall see you guys next time on Cutout Chaos.
So, what are we gonna do today? Icicle? Sorry, Cherry, I'd love to hang out, but I have some business to take care of. Okay then. Hey, Watermelon! Hi, Icicle. Sorry, I'm just not in the best mood right now. Do you mind discussing it? Maybe I could fix the problem. I was so close to Steak. I thought we were best friends and he rejected me. He called me such horrible things. I just feel so alone. Don't worry, I'm sure the situation will resolve itself. Really? Yeah, if you want, I could try and talk to him. Please do. I don't have the courage. Alright then. I'll tell you how it goes. Alright. Thank you, Icicle.
Hey, 27.5 Book.
I didn't really get the chance to ask you this yesterday, but what do you listen to on those headphones?
Oh, if you want to know, it's calm piano music. It's really soothing, and since I was little, it's helped me distract myself from the stuff that goes on around me.
Why would you need to distract yourself? There's a beautiful world out there.
I don't know, it's just... I don't really like talking about my past, okay?
Well, if it comforts you a little, piano music means a lot to me as well.
Really? In what way?
Back home, I used to play football. The people on the team used to be like family to me. Until one day, I noticed a piano in my house and I tried it out. Sure enough, I loved it, but my team weren't happy with me. They told me that playing piano was going to weigh me down and that I should just quit it. I eventually went back to playing football after all the pressure they put on me. This went on for a few months and eventually I decided to leave that football team and join a new one. And the people on my new team truly took the time to know me and respected my passions. So sure, I still play football and do athletic activities, but I also do the piano too, and I'm happy that way. I really miss home.
Oh wow, I'm happy for you. You know what? I'll tell you why I'm like this. Believe it or not, I wasn't always shy. I'd always go out and do stuff I enjoyed. I had loving friends and parents. Or at least, I used to. Once I reached middle school, my parents began putting pressure on me to get good grades. And I tried my hardest, but they were never satisfied. Eventually, they decided to keep me in the house 24/7, deciding to homeschool me and keep me inside the house on weekends and holidays. And even then, they still treated me terribly. It caused me a lot of anxiety, and I couldn't take it anymore. So I'd start hiding in my closet, just so I could be alone for a few hours. Until one day, I snuck in there and found a lovely pair of headphones. I put them on, and I began to listen to the piano music that played on it. I listened to it for hours on end, and it became my escape. When I found out about the party in the newspapers, I accepted immediately, because I didn't want to be anywhere near my parents. And now I'm here. I'm not shy because I don't like interacting with people. I'm shy because my parents made me this way. And if it wasn't for the piano music, I don't know where I would be today.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I didn't know it was like that.
No, it's okay. Thank you for listening. But I don't know where I'm supposed to go now.
Well, if you want to take advice from me, I'd say you should interact with people more. Because believe me, there are some great people in here. And even if they don't last forever, it's a lot better than just sitting by yourself, listening to music 24/7. Believe me, you won't regret it.
Alright, I'll try that. Thank you, Hammer. This means a lot to me.
No problem. Now go on, go make some interactions.
Alright, I will. Bye.
See ya.
So, Beanie, what did you want to tell me after the previous challenge?
Oh, right, listen, so basically, contestants, it's time for the elimination. Get over here.
Oh, don't worry, Beanie. I'm sure you're gonna tell me after the elimination. Come on, let's go.
Alright then. See you there.
Mrs. Globey, do you truly believe that your safety is guaranteed during this elimination? It would be quite a tragedy if you were to meet an untimely demise.
I should be fine, hopefully. We'll just have to wait and see. Good thing we're not up for elimination, right, Gramps?
Get lost! Come any closer and I'll freeze to death.
Oh, rejecting people as always. Like you did to Watermelon.
Huh?
I saw what happened yesterday. You two were so close. Watermelon was nothing but nice to you. And yet, you decided to reject his offers. He was oh so sad.
What? Stop messing with my head! What happened is none of your business!
Oh, don't you want to discuss it? Don't you even feel bad?
I am going to hit you with this walking stick if you don't move it!
Alright fellas, let's not waste any time. Before the elimination begins, would anyone like to use a token?
No, I'm alright, thank you.
Alright then, that means we're sticking with the raw votes. And like last elimination, only 2 contestants got votes. First off, the people safe with 0 votes are Lollipop Senior, Beanie, Globy, and Watermelon, which means it's down to Sekabambaspis and Sherry.
You know what? This has happened so many times that I'm starting to not even be scared of it anymore. What? What did I do?
Alright then, hustle down you two. With that being said, the last person safe is Sherry for the 3rd time in a row with 2 votes. Sekabambaspis with a record of 10 votes. You have been eliminated.
Oh well, I should have expected this. Sekabambaspis, please don't go. I need you. It's alright, the Beanie. I'm going to be fine. I died once in the past and I'm going to die again. But it's alright. I'm going to have a 3rd life and I'm going to be just fine. What are you talking about? Sekabambaspis, it's an execution. Don't you see what happened to the last 2? What are you talking about? I'll be just fine. Hockey Puck, you may as well just start the execution already. Wait, Hockey Puck, please, don't!
Alright then, if you insist, it's time for the execution!
No. No! Why would you do that? Why are you killing us? Please! Someone get us out of here! You monster! Hockey Puck, I will make you pay! Tis a shame. He really was one of the more skilled players. Although, getting immunity should be easier now.
It is quite amusing to observe the irony of the demise of a sea creature's fossil, as it has succumbed to the depths of the ocean.
That's a very questionable way of looking at it, if I do say so myself. At least Sekabambaspis wasn't a traitor!
What? What do you mean to try? Hockey Puck, can you start the next challenge? If I'm near this fruit any longer, I'll go crazy!
Alright then, let's do this. Alright contestants, it's time for your 4th challenge, which is Sudoku. If you don't know what Sudoku is, please let me explain. This is the Sudoku board you're going to be using for this challenge. As you can see, there are boxes that need to be filled. You need to fill every row, column, and square with numbers. But there can only be 1 of each number in the squares, columns, and rows. So for example, if there's 2 of the same number in this square here, then it's invalid. What you need to do is fill in all the boxes correctly so that all the rules apply. The 5 people who manage to complete the Sudoku board correctly will win immunity. If more than 5 people manage to complete the board correctly by the end of the challenge, then I'll just give the 5 people who completed it first immunity. I will not tell you if your results are correct or not until the next episode. You are also not allowed to share your results publicly. Finally, because Sakaban Baspis got eliminated without using a token, the winner of this challenge gets to take the win token. So, you may want to try hard this challenge. Anyway, that's about it from me. The challenge ends on February 23rd, 5 PM at British Standard Time. I shall see you guys next time on Cutout Chaos.
Whoa, Beanie, are you alright? You seem a bit distressed. How can I not be distressed? The one person who genuinely cared about me for the first time in my life just got killed right in front of my eyes. I'm just so alone. I don't even know what to say. I'm so in distress that I can't even figure out this Sudoku anymore. Everything's just falling apart, and I don't know if I can take it anymore. I'm sorry to hear that. It's alright. Sorry, it's just I've got really bad memories of being alone. Do you want to discuss it, or no? I'm gonna try and figure out this Sudoku somehow. You know, I could help you if you want. I'm pretty good at Sudoku. Wait, you really? You'd do that for me? Of course! Whenever I have spare time and my daughter and wife are out doing stuff, I'll always be ready to pull out a Sudoku book and start figuring the puzzles out. That's convenient. Thanks. No problem. I'm sure I'm going to do very well in this challenge. And so will you. Come on, give me your Sudoku sheet.
Not so fast.
Huh? Oh, hello Pumpkin. I don't believe we've met before.
Listen, I hate to burst your bubble, but I'm 98% sure I've won this challenge, and I'm getting that token. So, yeah.
How can you be so sure? You haven't even received the results yet.
I'm just making an estimated assumption that, based on how quickly I did it, I couldn't have possibly been beaten by anyone else.
Now is really not the time.
Sorry, was just letting you know. Anyway, see ya. What was that about?
I honestly have no idea. Anyway, let's see what you've got here.
Watermelon, what's wrong? Sorry, I'm just going through a hard time right now. Is it okay if I ask what happened? It's just that I used to hang around with Steak. He meant a lot to me and I really wanted to be there for him. But he just never seemed to reciprocate my respect for him. And it really hurts. I can understand that. How come you wanted to hang around with him in particular? There are so many other people here who I'm sure would love to hang out with you. Steak was different though. When I met Steak, he was someone I really wanted to get along with. Because I haven't had a grandparent figure in years. And I wanted to feel like a grandson again. My previous grandparents were never really there for me. And never treated me well. I tried to make amends with them, but it was too late. One day, I decided to bake some treats to make them feel better. I came over to their house, and when I had the treats ready to give to them, there was a police officer at the house who told me that the ceiling had collapsed and crushed the both of them, killing them. I was devastated. But from that day on, I decided the best way to go around the situation was to look at life with a smile and not worry about the negatives. But when Steak said
mean stuff to me, it just made the memories flood back. And I can't hold the sadness anymore. I just want to feel like a grandson again. Watermelon, I'm sorry to hear that. But listen, I don't think Sig means any harm. He is just easily irritable. Trust me, I know. But the best way to go around the situation is to try to realise both of you misunderstood and make amends. If you want, I could try and talk to him for you. Please do. I'm still not sure if I'm ready to talk to him yet. It'll just make me sadder. Alright, I will. See ya. Bye.
So, what have you got in store this time? Just watch. Default profile picture? Fly! What? Since when can he do that? I've been making some modifications towards him. It's pretty useful actually. Maybe we could use it to cheat in the challenge. Cheating again? You know we'll just get caught. Nonsense. We'll be fine. Trust me. Yeah, well, I'm not getting taken part in this. I've been up for elimination 3 times already and I'm not about to take a 4th. So, bye. Whatever you say. Default profile picture? Please get me the answer sheet.
Farewell, Mrs. Globy. I shall commence the quest for the answer sheet.
Ugh, where is that damn robot? Hey, Globy, do you happen to know where Cherry is? I've been looking for her all day, and yet I can't seem to find her. No, I don't know where she is. By the way, why do you rely on Cherry so much anyway? Well, we've been allies since day 1, and she's never turned her back on me. Listen, Icicle, I don't get what you see in Cherry. She's just sarcastic and witty. She doesn't have any good features. What are you talking about? I'm sure she's just fine. She's been serving us well so far, right? Yeah, well, if Lime taught me anything, is that if you hang out with the wrong people, it'll just go downhill. Trust me, I know. This conversation is over. Bye. What a nutcase.
Hello, Mrs. Globy. I have returned.
Oh, thank goodness. Default profile picture, please tell me you found the answer sheet.
Apologies, Mrs. Globy, but regrettably, I was unable to locate the answer sheet for the Sudoku challenge.
Contestants, it's time for the challenge results. Get over here.
You have got to be kidding me.
Welcome, contestants, to the challenge results. It's time to see which of you will win immunity and which of you will receive this win token. Before we begin, Globy has decided to excuse the challenge, so they are last place and will be up for elimination. Now, let's begin for real. In 10th place, with only 12 out of the 36 numbers correct, is Default Profile Picture. Tied for 8th place with 13 out of 36 correct is Beanie and Cherry. Everyone on screen has managed to get the Sudoku board correctly, so congratulations to you guys. However, as you know, only 5 can win. So let's keep going. In 7th place is 27.5 book. And in 6th place, being up for elimination, is Steak. Which means that Pumpkin, Icicle, Hammer, Lollipop Senior, and Watermelon have won immunity this round. However, only one can receive the win token. So let's keep going. In 5th place is Watermelon. In 4th place is Icicle. In 3rd place is Hammer. And in 2nd place is Lollipop Senior, which means that Pumpkin has won the win token. Congratulations.
Well, can't say I didn't warn you. Oh well. Hey, he tried his hardest, and that's what matters, alright? Why are you getting defensive? I was just trying to tell him ahead of time. I can't believe it. I won. 3 times in a row now.
Oh, that's easy for you to say.
Huh?
Just zip it, jockstrap.
Alright contestants, I think you get the gist by now. Vote for one of these 6 on screen to be eliminated next episode. Voting ends on February 21st, 5 PM at British Standard Time. I shall see you guys next time on Cutout Chaos.
Hey, Steak.
Oh no, not you again. What are you gonna do? Blast my eardrums with that music?
No, it's not like that. Just listen. Watermelon didn't intend to annoy you, and...
This again? If I have to hear about that fruit one more time, I'm gonna lose it!
Okay, fine. I'll leave you be. But just know that life is too short to be making enemies. And how would you feel if Watermelon died feeling like a burden to you? You'd be filled with guilt.
Stop trying to make me feel bad. For the last time, go away!
Alright, as you wish. So, how did it go? Sorry, Watermelon. But I don't think Steak wants anything to do with you anymore. Oh. Well, if that's the case, I guess I'll go find someone else to hang out with. And I think I know just the perfect person! Wait, Watermelon! Oh well. Oh my god, Pumpkin! Hello again!
Jeez, don't scare me like that.
Sorry, but anyway, do you want to be best friends?
Excuse me?
You know, best friends. We could be there for each other, maybe even make friendship bracelets. Watermelon, listen. I don't want... It will be so much fun! Come with me and we can talk about all our favourite things! Come on!
Please don't touch me.
How do you manage to win the challenges so easily? It's absurd! Hey, what can I say? Alongside manipulation, I've got a lot of skills. I wish I could be more like you. Your life is so perfect and everything goes right for you. While I've been up for elimination every time, and I've been almost killed several times. It just sucks. You'll get it eventually, trust me. I know you well. Once I teach you to do something, you can pull it off near to perfection. Thanks. You know, why have you been so nice to me? What do you mean? I mean, ever since we got here, you've decided to stay by my side. Even when I made it obvious that I didn't want anything to do with you. Well, you are the most tolerable here. You aren't afraid to speak your mind, and that's what I find respectable. Besides, I've never really understood sarcasm. Well, I suppose maybe I have some stuff to teach you as well. Yeah.
Hey, Lollipop Senior. I just wanted to say thanks for helping me out with the last challenge, even if I didn't end up winning.
No worries, it's what anyone would do.
You know, maybe you aren't as bad as I initially thought. You're genuinely cool to hang around with.
Thanks. To be honest, this friendship we have almost makes me feel like a father again. Right, Beanie? Beanie?
Don't ever say that again.
Say what?
Father. I don't want a father. I never want a father ever again!
Beanie, you've been acting strange. Has something happened?
Contestants, it's time for the elimination. Get over here.
Well, I gotta go now, bye.
Wait, Beanie,
Welcome contestants to the 4th elimination. Since you've all been here already and none of you have tokens, I figure I may as well just get along with it. With that being said, the following people safe are 27.5 Book, Default Profile Picture, Beanie, and Stink, which means that Globy and Cherry were the only 2 to receive votes.
Bottom 2 for the 4th time. When will it ever get old? Let's be real here, it will probably be your last. Excuse me? No offense, but I have the brains and you don't have that. Or even brawn. Leaving my side was a terrible decision. We'll see about that. Alright, enough bickering, you two. With that being said, the last player safe is Globy with 4 votes. Cherry, after several bottom 2s, 7 votes was enough to eliminate you. Well, better luck next time. Oh. Cherry, wait! Icicle? Cherry, why did it have to be you? There was so much I wanted to teach you still. Icicle, listen to me. You have so much to offer. With your skills, you could probably win this whole thing. So don't sit here and cry about what's about to happen. And instead, win this game and get out of here. For me. I'll try. Come on, bring it in. Sorry to break up this heart-wrenching moment, but we're on the schedule, so it's time for the execution! Next time, think twice before doubting my tech abilities. Wait, since when do cherries have blood? Isn't that like a human thing?
Dear Mr. Hammer, I must clarify that the crimson fluid you witnessed was not the essence of life, but rather a luscious puddle of cherry juice. This delectable nectar is abundantly present within the succulent cherries, nestled alongside their precious seed. Regardless, hence we commence the next challenge.
Default profile picture is right. Let's get to the next challenge.
Alright, Final 10. Your next challenge is going to test your creativity, and it is to make a hybrid of yourself and another contestant. It's pretty simple actually. Just give the hybrid a name and a picture of this to sign. I will be judging based off of creativity and originality in the design and name. You may pick any contestant still in the game alongside yourself to use for this hybrid. There isn't much else to say really. The 5 best hybrids will win immunity while the other 5 will be up for elimination. The challenge ends on February 28th, 5 PM at British Standard Time. I shall see you guys next time on Cutout Chaos.
Beanie! Huh? Oh, hey Lollipop Senior. Sorry about yesterday, Beanie, can you please tell me what's going on? I'm getting concerned for you. I don't know. The last time I had the courage to speak up to someone in here, they died. I won't tell a soul about anything. I promise. Fine, I'll tell you. Just please keep this between us, okay? Sure thing. I had a lot of trauma in my upbringing. Believe it or not, I was born with one eye. My family had very religious beliefs, and when they saw that my eyes weren't the same colour, they took it as some kind of sign that I was a kind of demon, which led to a lot of abuse, physically and mentally. They ended up giving me these scars. Eventually,
When I learned to defend myself, I had a big argument with my dad, and after that day I left the house and never came back. I lived on the streets for a few weeks. Luckily, I managed to hold up with the money I earned from my part-time job until I saw the application form and a weekly flyer claiming that there was a party going on. I accepted because at that point I had nothing else going for me. And to be honest, even after knowing the truth, this place is probably the nicest place I've ever been, because I don't have to worry about the outside world anymore. All of this is quite traumatic to me, and as you saw, I get triggered easily by certain phrases or words. I just wish I had the same eye colour as everyone else. Then I'd be normal and accepted into society more properly.
Beanie, there is no such thing as normal. You are who you are. We are all unique and we should cherish that, because that is a part of our identity and who we are. So just be yourself, because you are just as valuable as anyone else, regardless of what other people tell you. That's the advice I'd always tell my daughter, and she has become a very happy person because of it. So I'm sure if you think like that, you'll be much happier too. There, let it out.
Oh, Pumpkin, I'm so happy that we're best friends. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Yeah, right.
Now that we're best friends, is it okay if I talk to you about something that happened in my past?
I'd prefer if you didn't.
Okay, great. So basically, when I was little, I had grandparents, but they never really cared about me. And that's the story of what happened to my grandparents. I really miss them. Pumpkin?
Watermelon.
Steak? Why are you here? Do you know where Pumpkin went?
No! Look, I know we aren't on the best of terms, but you need to know that Pumpkin is not to be trusted. You shouldn't be hanging out with him.
What do you mean? Pumpkin's one of the nicest people here. He even let me talk about my story.
No, he does not want to hang out with you. You just cut him off before you get to hear what he has to say. He even walked away while you were telling your story. Believe me, I have a very bad feeling about that guy.
How do you know that? Wait a minute, were you listening to my story?
What? No!
I thought you didn't want anything to do with me.
Well, I don't. I'm out of here.
Oh well, time to go find Pumpkin. Well, Icicle. Seems we have met again. What do you want, Globy? Whoa, no need to be so aggressive, I just wanted to talk. This better be important, because frankly, I'm not in the mood right now. Now that Cherry is no longer in the picture, we can focus on the game. You and I could work together. With my brains and your wit, we could make it all the way to the end, and rule this whole game. Is that all Cherry is to you? She was part of our alliance, and you just treat her like she was a pile of junk! Siding with a dead corpse over a master technician is a rather questionable choice. But you do you.
Mrs. Globy, it seems as if a seagull has been detected in the premises.
You! The profanity is unbelievable. Good thing I programmed default profile picture with a beat machine.
My dearest apologies for that unfortunate encounter you had with Mrs. Icicle's unkind words, Mrs. Globy.
Hey, 27.5 book. How has being more social been?
Pretty good actually. Seeing the world in this new light has really been inspiring for me. I don't remember the last time I needed to distract myself with the music.
I'm glad to hear.
Hey guys, you wouldn't mind if I borrowed Hammer, right? No, not at all.
Alright then, Hammer, follow me.
Sounds good to me.
So, what did you want to discuss, Icicle?
Look, I've seen you, and you're one of the strongest people here.
Yeah, it's quite handy.
I was wondering if maybe we could form an alliance and get to the end together.
So, like, friends?
Well, sort of. We just help each other out so we both stay in.
Well, in that case, I'm up for it.
Great. Anyways, talk to you later.
Alright, bye. Hi, I'm back.
Oh, hey, what was that about?
Nothing all that special.
Oh, okay then.
Finally, some time to myself.
Pumpkin, there you are! Where have you been?
Oh no, a hockey puck. Could you reveal the challenge results?
Sure thing.
It's me, a fossilized cow! Oh god, I'm a sold!
Welcome, contestants, back again to the challenge results. Now, before we begin, 3 of you decided to excuse and will be up for elimination. Those people being 27.5 Book, Default Profile Picture, and Lollipop Senior. As for the rest of you, it's fair game. Let's see which of you will not be winning immunity. In 7th place is Hammer. And in 6th place is Watermelon, which means that Globy, Steak, Icicle, Beanie, and Pumpkin have all won immunity. For the sake of it, I'm gonna reveal who got 1st to 5th. In 5th place is Icicle. In 4th place is Beanie. In 3rd place is Steak. In 2nd place is Globy, which means that Pumpkin wins for the 4th time in a row. Deja vu, am I right?
Pumpkin, I'm up for elimination. What do we do?
I don't know, just try not to get eliminated.
Well, looks like my skills have finally paid off. Right, Icicle? Oh, just be quiet for 1 second of your life. Hammer, you agree with me, right?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Typical. You're the most dependent person I think I have ever met.
Let's just get to it. Contestants, vote for one of the 5 on screen to be eliminated from the game next episode. Voting ends on March 1st, 5 PM at British Standard Time. I shall see you guys next time on Cutout Chaos.
Hey, Pumpkin. May I ask why you walked off yesterday? You never got to hear my story. Frankly, I didn't want to hear your story. You say the funniest things. You want to hear something else funny? Watermelon, just please stop. No, trust me, it's hilarious. Steak came up to me yesterday and told me you were some kind of monster. He is so silly. If that's so, then I'll make sure his days in this game are numbered. You know, I don't think that's a very nice thing to say. He quite literally talked behind my back, claiming stuff about me without any evidence. Now, can you please give me some personal space here? It's becoming very irritating. Okay, bestie, talk to you later.
I heard my name over here! What were you two talking about?
Talking about me behind my back, huh?
That conversation between me and Watermelon was none of your business.
Well, in that regard, Watermelon and I having a conversation ourselves isn't really your business either. And I don't even care about him. He's like a child, and he's lost 2 challenges.
What does that have to do with anything?
Listen here, Steak. I don't know what your whole vendetta against me is about, but you need to cut it out, because it is just annoying the both of us now. So take your walking stick back to where you came from, and stop interrogating me like I'm some kind of wanted criminal.
Fine! Treat him well for me.
What? Steak? Are you okay?
I hate myself so much!
Hey, don't beat yourself up. Has something happened?
You were right, 27.5 book. I shouldn't have treated Watermelon the way I did. He was nothing but nice to me, and I just treated him like trash. Now he's getting the same treatment from Pumpkin. Why did I cause this?
It's not your fault, I promise. The good thing is, you've realised your mistakes, and you can now learn from this.
Yeah, I just realised I wish sooner. I ended up causing him trauma because of how grouchy I was.
May I ask why you were always very angry with other people?
In my town, people my age never get respect from the younger generation. Every day I have to go outside to clean my house after some kids bombard it with eggs. It eventually just turned into hatred, and I couldn't find a reason to be happy anymore, because I was alone, miserable, and didn't get any care from anyone, with only my walking stick to keep me up. When Watermelon first came to me, I simply assumed he was the same as the rest. It had been so long since someone cared for me that I forgot what it felt like, and by the time I realized my mistake, it was too late. Now I'm alone and miserable once again.
Steak, I'm really sorry, but don't stress. I can personally assure you that Watermelon isn't the kind to just abandon someone. If he knows that you truly care, I'm sure he'd be willing to make amends. Don't give up so easily.
I hope that's the case. By the way, I want to say sorry for all the times I snapped at you unrightfully. I have heavily misjudged some of the newer generation. Some of you aren't as bad as I thought.
Apology accepted. Ugh, that dork over there really thinks she's on top of the world after embarrassing me like that.
Maybe she didn't mean it?
No matter. I think I have an ace up my sleeve that will be sure to teach her a lesson. But for this to work, I'll need your help.
Sure, I'll lend you a hand.
Good. And remember, you must not tell anybody else about what I'm plotting.
Ooh, is this a surprise birthday party? I love doing those.
What? No. Just follow my lead. And there. Now you have a built-in motion detector. Now you can sense when anyone is around. Duck. Excuse me? I'm not a duck. Did I code it incorrectly?
Mrs. Globy, duck.
What? Ow! Hey, get your hands off of me! Hammer, get him!
Sorry, default profile picture.
Mr. Hammer, what are you...
Icicle, this may have been a bad idea.
What on earth have you done to my robot?
My head.
Oh, thank God, he isn't dead.
Wait, what's happening? It feels like days have gone by.
Buddy, hey, long time no see. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, I guess.
Great. Sorry about what happened. Globy decided to hack you in order to use you, so she could cheat on the challenges.
What? Globy, what the hell?
Hold on just a minute. That's not the full story. I wouldn't have done it if Cherry and Icicle hadn't told me your true identity of being a robot. Why else would I hack into you? Wait, hold on, that's not... Well, seeing as I no longer need you, I best head off. Tally-ho.
Yeah, on that note, I might go too. I need to rest. That hit caused me a splitting headache.
Icicle, I can't believe you do this to me. I trusted you with one secret, and you decided to use it for exploitation?
Sorry, default profile picture, but it was for the better. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
You're a monster, you hear me? I'll make sure everyone knows your true colors.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh, I will.
So, you told me you had a part-time job. What was that about?
Oh yeah, I ran this local podcast. I titled it The Bean Theory. Basically, I would more or less spread around certain theories or opinions of certain topics. It was quite thrilling, actually.
That's really cool. I would have loved to listen to one of those.
You could probably find one in a playlist of Bean Theory podcasts on Spotify, if you search hard enough anyway. Not that we have any phones here though.
If I somehow end up seeing the outside world again, I'll be sure to check it out.
Contestants, it's time for the elimination. Let's get rolling.
Well, I suppose I'd better skedaddle. Talk to you later, Beanie.
See you later.
Welcome you 5 to elimination. Because there's no tokens, let's just get this done nice and quick. 3 of you are safe with 0 votes. Those being Watermelon, Lollipop Senior, and Hammer. You guys are all safe, which means that 27.5 book and default profile picture are the only ones to receive votes.
Wait, this makes no sense. I've been nice to everybody.
No, I cannot be eliminated now. I just regained consciousness.
Out of you 2, the last person safe is default profile picture with 3 votes. 27.5 book. 7 votes was enough to send you packing.
Well, I suppose this was just meant to be.
27.5 book, please stay. I don't want to go back to being alone again.
Look, Steak, we can't change what's about to happen. But promise me that you're going to try to make things right with Watermelon. Okay?
I'll try the best I can.
That's all I can ask. Hockey Puck, please get this done nice and quick.
Well, if you insist, it's time for the execution!
Why did it have to be her?
Don't worry, man. I'm just as upset as you. She made a great impact.
Why sit around and mope when we're about to be doing the next challenge, eh? Final 9, it's time for your next challenge, which is Flappy Bird. It's about as simple as the challenge gets, but for you uncultured swines out there, Flappy Bird is an online game where you have to play as a bird and try and fit through as many gaps as possible without hitting a pipe. For each gap you go through, you score 1 point. You can tap the screen to fly, or click if you use a PC. If you still aren't aware of what I'm talking about, let me give you the rundown. Regardless, some of you aren't very good at following rules, so I'm going to make a couple of things clear. First off, unlike the Snake Challenge, this time you can send in a score as many times as you like, but only the highest one you send me will count in the end, so feel free to try this challenge as much as you like if you think you can beat your score. P.S. If I find out that one of you have cheated, there will be very severe punishments. That's about it, really. The 4 people with the highest scores will win immunity, while the other 5 will be up for elimination. The challenge ends on March 6th, 5 PM at British Standard Time. I shall see you guys next time on Cutout Chaos.
Hammer!
Hey man, listen, sorry for hitting you on the head yesterday,
No, it's fine. But listen, you need to know that Icicle is not to be trusted, and neither is Globy.
I mean, Icicle has helped me out so far. Plus, with 27.5 book dead, I need someone to hang around with.
She's using you, just like she used me. Please, you have to trust me.
Sorry man, but I'm not convinced. I don't like to assume stuff about people without proper evidence.
Fine, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Hey, Hammer. Do you want to go talk about the game?
What game? Like Uno? I love Uno.
What? No, I mean, just come with me.
What about Monopoly?
He'll learn.
Damn, you look pretty alone.
Shut up!
What?
I said shut up! You already have Watermelon! Go hang out with him!
You know what, Steak? I'm gonna be level with you, because that walking stick is hardly keeping you up. Watermelon is nothing to me. I've won every challenge, and here he is. He lost 2 challenges now. I even beat him in the 1v1 challenge. I don't know what you see in him, but he is a nobody in comparison to my goals. The fact that you think I'd ever be friends with him is honestly disgusting. What?
Oh god, here we go again.
Pumpkin, can we talk privately?
Whatever.
Pumpkin, I heard everything you said. Was that true?
We aren't compatible, Watermelon. You could never be on my level of skill. So do me a favour and go away. I don't want you, I never wanted you, and I never will want you.
Steak was right about you! You are a monster!
Yeah, a monster at challenges, that's for sure.
You're heartless. Goodbye, Pumpkin.
Are you okay?
You were right, Steak. Pumpkin was never a true friend. He didn't have to do that to me.
Listen, Watermelon. I want to say sorry. I'm a very grumpy person, and that's something I can't change. But the way I treated you was wrong. I didn't mean to bring back all that drama, and if you could give me another chance, I'd be grateful.
I understand. Sorry. If I knew I was pushing your buttons, I would have taken a different approach.
I suppose we both have some learning to do. I won't be angry at you anymore, because I am grateful for your kindness. It's something I don't get a lot nowadays. But you also need to respect my boundaries, so that I don't blow up like that again.
Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry. I should have never let you go.
It's fine. Your generation isn't as bad as I thought.
Hug?
Don't touch me!
Okay, that's okay.
I gotta say, it's pretty boring around here.
Then why don't we have some fun? Maybe you could pretend to do one of your bean theories.
I don't know.
Come on, it'll be intriguing.
Alright, if you insist.
On 3! 1, 2, 3!
Hello everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Bean Theory. Today we go live as we take on the investigation of Globy over there. I theorize that she is cheating on the next challenge.
Excuse me? Beanie, who are you even talking to?
Lollipop Senior thought I should pretend to do my podcast. It's not like there's anything else to do around here. And am I really lying?
You guys really give me the cold shoulder for thinking outside the box, huh?
I just want a fair competition is all. After all, only one of us can escape.
You know what? Okay then. I'll do the challenge fairly. Then we'll see who's laughing. Alright, I guess. Anyway, I think that wraps up all the time we have for today. Tune in next time. You know, that was actually really fun. And nostalgic. Thanks for the idea, Lollipop Senior.
No worries, I'm always here. Contestants, it's time for the challenge results. Let's go!
Is that all he ever says?
Who knows? Oh well, wanna theorize who'll win immunity?
Sure.
Alright contestants, I've seen your scores. 4 of you will be flying sky high to immunity, while the other 4 will be skyrocketing down to elimination. In 9th place is Default Profile Picture with 15 points. In 8th place with 18 points is Beanie. In 7th place with 22 points is Lollipop Senior. In 6th place with 26 points is Hammer. And in 5th place, just missing immunity, is Watermelon with 47 points. That means that Steak, Icicle, Globy and Pumpkin have all won immunity. Now it's time to see the rest of the results. Globy got 4th with 65 points, Icicle got 3rd with 85 points, and in 1st place is Pumpkin with 172 points. Steak with 125 points. I'm afraid you're going to have to stick with 2nd. The 5th time in a row now? Goodness gracious, you guys need to step up your game.
Dang it! Why can't I just catch a break from being up for elimination?
1st place once again. Can't say I'm all that surprised, to be honest.
Oh, Zibbichu! Your ego is larger than the entirety of the United Kingdom!
I don't take advice from 2nd places. Hey, leave him alone! You literally have a 20% chance of getting killed next. I wouldn't talk. Well, Beanie the Meanie. Looks as if I've won this challenge with honour. And yet both of you face elimination. Quite a pity, isn't it?
Hey, we tried our best, and that's all that matters, okay?
Yeah.
How do you always manage to win immunity so consistently?
What can I say? I've got skills in all departments.
Even the Domino's department? You could call them and get us free pizza!
You know what? Forget it.
Okay contestants, it's time to see which of these 5 will not be making the final 8 in the next episode. You have until March 8, 5 PM British Standard Time to vote. I shall see you guys next time on Cutout Chaos.
Pumpkin!
Default profile picture? Since when did you interact with others?
That's not important right now. But listen, you've got to realise that Icicle and Globy aren't who they seem. You're smart, right? Surely you can see past it.
Well, I mean, I haven't talked to either of them. Although, the fact that Icicle and Globy have won the last 2 challenges is interesting.
What? No! Can't you see who they truly are? I thought at least you'd be able to figure this out.
Now you listen here, Mr. Nuts and Bolts. I don't care how the others act, because no matter how they are, they'll never beat me. And plus, I'm not sure I should be taking advice from someone who has lost almost every time.
Excuse me? That is a completely unethical way of looking at it.
Well, it's my way of looking at it. This conversation is over.
Seriously?
Why do you keep talking behind my back, huh?
What? Globy, how long were you standing there?
Long enough to watch you fail miserably at giving me enemies.
What you did to me was horrible, Globy. You completely took advantage of something I have no control over. You shouldn't have been able to hack me so quickly anyway.
Trust me, I know how it works. I think I worked with a very similar wiring layout before.
What do you mean you know how it works? I'm a completely different piece of technology.
Well, wait a second.
No, I'm not waiting. I want answers.
I think I've said too much.
Hey! Get back here! I want answers!
Hey, Beanie!
Hey, Lollipop Senior.
I'm quite curious. You were very good at running your own podcast, even if it was pretend. How did you manage to pull it off when you were doing it on the studio?
Well, it wasn't the greatest experience in the world.
What makes you say that?
I worked with 2 colleagues during my time on the show. One was called Paperbag, shy and quiet, and the other was Steak. He was hot-headed and would constantly yell at Paperbag to speak up, and I had to juggle all of that while also keeping the show going so we weren't taken off air. After it was over, we mutually agreed that we were never to hang out again. It was a disaster.
That would drive me crazy. Props to you for managing to keep the podcast going with all of that happening.
Believe me, it was probably the least intense time of my life.
Okay, Hammer, I get that you have your quirks, but you need to understand that we can't afford to mess around. We really need to figure out how we are going to approach the competition.
Obviously, I have a lot of quirks. For example, I can hold a headstand for minutes on end.
Hammer, you know that's not what I meant.
See? Isn't this so cool?
This isn't a headstanding competition. It's a game of life and death. Come on, get up!
Pfft, live a little. I could do this all day. I'm feeling a bit woozy.
So unreliable. Hockey Puck, Hammer is dead. Does that mean I'm in the final 8?
You seriously think he died just from doing a headstand? He's fine, get over yourself.
Excuse me? Talk to me like that again, and I'll call my lawyers!
Okay. So maybe I can't do a headstand for so long after all. My bad.
Well, Icicle?
Ugh! Fine. You win this time. Come on, Hammer. Up! Up!
You've watched Up too? I love that film. No!
Hey, Steak. May I ask how long you've had this walking stick?
Well, you see, I've had this for many, many years. Even before it was actually a walking stick.
Really?
Yes. Although this is a walking stick, it originally was a rifle that I would use back when I was battling on the front field. It was the most thrilling time of my life. Even now, I think you can use this as a rifle, but that would be too dangerous.
Wow, that's the best story ever. I wish I had some cookies to go along with it.
Why cookies?
Never mind.
Guys, it's time for the elimination. Get grooving.
Well, I suppose I'd better get to elimination. See ya.
Bye.
Welcome to elimination number 6. You guys know the rules, so let's not waste any time. As usual, only 2 people got votes. The people who are safe are Lollipop Senior, Hammer, and Watermelon, which means that our bottom 2 comes down to Beanie and Default Profile Picture.
Wait, what? Why am I getting votes?
Oh, I think I know 2 people who would vote for me.
In this vote, it was 4 to 5. So, by the skin of his teeth, the last one safe is Default Profile Picture with 4 votes. Beanie, 5 votes was enough to send you packing.
I guess this was bound to happen eventually.
Beanie, no! Who could have voted you? You're one of the kindest people here.
I'm sorry that this had to happen, Lollipop Senior, but honestly, I think this was for the better.
What do you mean?
Being in here probably has been the best experience in my life, and I've made genuine bonds. If I wanted escaped, I only would have gone back to where I started, alone and miserable. But instead, I get to be put out of my misery, and I can burn in hell once and for all, just like my parents said.
I'm going to miss you so much, Beanie. You don't belong in hell, no matter what your parents told you. I promise you.
I don't know about that, but on that topic, I'd like to say thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I would have never been able to experience what it was like to have a parent who cares about you, who is interested in your passions, who won't ever hurt you. I hope one day you get to see your wife and kid again, because you are an amazing person who deserves it.
Beanie, I don't know what to say.
Would you two save the chit chat? We're on a schedule here. Nevertheless, it's time for the execution!
I'm sorry, Beanie. I couldn't save you.
Hey, it's not your fault, man. You didn't know it was gonna happen.
Thank you, Hammer.
Seriously? What is the deal with all this emotion every time someone gets out anyway? I don't see why we should dwindle on those who weren't good enough at the game to survive. What is wrong with you? You're lucky you weren't the one dying there, you know that?
Save the trash talk for later. We have a challenge to commence. Alright, Final 8. We are roughly halfway through the competition now. And so, I think it's about time we test your knowledge of the camp so far with a trivia challenge. Essentially, there are 10 questions based off of the events that have happened in the previous episodes, and your job is to answer as many of those correctly as you can in the DMs. And to spice things up, all the other episodes will be privated, so that you cannot look back for the answers. This may seem like a monumental task, but there is a reward this time around. If you manage to get all 10 questions correct, you get to have any token of your picking. If multiple people manage to do this, then this will only apply to the first 3 to do it. Speaking of which, the 3 with the highest scores will win immunity, while the others will be up for elimination. Anyways, the challenge ends on March 15th, 5 PM at British Standard Time. I shall see you guys next time on Cutout Chaos.